ANNEDEIDRE.com. That's ANNEDEIDRE.com.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you, Dean.
You're welcome.
Wonderful. Okay, so for the format for the show for the next couple of weeks is I, as always, invite callers to call in. Love to offer you spot readings and coaching. As well as for the next 2 weeks, I've got some things to talk about, how the Inner Millionaire program that I have developed, what the wealth centers are within us, and ways to access your intuition. And then in a couple of weeks, I'm going to have one person, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll talk about that in a minute.
Thank you for calling the Intuitive Millionaire Coach. What is your name?
It's Rebecca, or Becky Blanco.
All right, Rebecca,
Hi,
you're on the
Becky.
air. What's your question for Ann?
Hi.
Hi.
I kind of just wanted to know what I should be aware of right now, or anything that, I don't know, that my guides or any spirits around me that want to tell me anything.
Sure. Well, thank you, Becky.
I don't really know what to ask.
No problem. Thank you. Becky is part of my Inner Circle group on Facebook. Thank you for calling, Becky. As I was had my cards in my hand as you were talking, the first thing that
Awesome.
the biggest message that, because the card is right on the top of the deck, it's the kingdom of heaven is within you. So it's just, for some reason, they were guiding me, just like remind Becky of that. So then this other message popped through that even if anything you're going through, or other people try to offer their opinions, it was just like this real strong message to tell Becky to stand her ground and be who she is, and not let anybody else get her off track in any way, because you're really here to do some big things. Okay?
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm going to pull a couple other cards. Nature is alive and fully supports you, and you are anointed. And the message I'm getting with that is you have a really good connection. I'm getting the shamanism, what is it, Father Sky and Mother Earth, because the You Are Anointed card is wings, and then the nature is alive and fully supports you is nature. So I feel like you have an adeptness, if you will, at accessing different dimensions, and that you don't have to in any way limit yourself. In fact, you have lots of unlimited potential, dormant abilities.
Okay.
Know that there's so much more, and that you really have a lot to pull from. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, don't let anybody just say, Becky is this, or, it's like I do some psychic mediumship when I am coaching with people and there's a message from someone that's coming through, but for me, I don't advertise it, but I know that I'm multi-talented, if you will, without any false humility, and it's because I've allowed, the light to come through me, so whatever needs to be said or whatever, I know that with my intention, that's why more of my gifts have opened up. You understand? So I get the same for you.
That makes a lot of sense, because, I feel like when I'm reading for people, or I do things for people, that spirits don't come through all the time, but other times they come through very strongly. So that definitely answers my question, because I was really wondering why that was, because I knew that I had the ability, but then I was like, well, why doesn't it happen all the time? So I would get down on myself a lot.
Absolutely, absolutely. I would say the number one thing you can trust is your intuition, and then I've been doing, I think I've been telling people, I've been doing professional readings for 5 years, but it's definitely something that I have had to practice, had to get comfortable with, had to, learn different energies that were coming through me. Sometimes I would, some Reiki guides feel more strict, but they don't show up all the time. So the biggest comfort level that I have now is that I just know something will come through, and I don't try to limit it. Okay, and then you don't want other people to put you in a box and say, well, you didn't do this. So I feel like there's just a bigger you that you're going to get really comfortable with, and that you can just say, what's going to come through is going to come through. And that's the experience. How's that sound?
That sounds awesome, and it makes a lot of sense. So it gives me something to look forward to, and I think it helps me stand in my power a little bit more when people ask me about that, and, well, why didn't this happen? So
Right. Well, I just, another card I just pulled quickly is expect miracles. I mean, the story behind this card is I've been painting for 20 years, And one day I decided to just take take my piece of paper, my brush, and my paint and water, and just not intentionally paint something, but just see what came through. So this is like a perfect message for that, just to expect miracles and not try to, like I said, don't let people tell you who you are. It's just like the other way around. This is what I do. The kingdom of heaven is within me. I'm a channel, or I'm a conduit, or I allow, the energy to come through as needed. Kind of like Reiki. Reiki just comes through to heal mentally, physically, or spiritually. Like if you try to direct the Reiki energy, you can to a certain extent, but it goes where it needs to go. That's the kind of image. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? That's how they're trying to tell you.
That's something I definitely want to work on too.
Yeah, just stay really open. You're doing great. Well, thanks so much for your call.
Thank you so much, Ann.
You're welcome. See you online. Bye. All right. That was nice.
Yep.
Okay, so, good.
All right.
That's happy. It makes me happy.
Thank you for calling the Intuitive Millionaire Coach Show. What's your name, please?
Amanda Martin.
Amanda. And
Hi,
what's your question for
Amanda.
Ann?
Hi, Ann.
Hi, Amanda. Welcome. Amanda's another wonderful client that I have and in my inner circle. Thank you for calling in.
Yes.
Yes.
How's it going?
Great. Thank you. Would you like me to pull a few cards for you?
That'd be great.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. You've got the greatest of these is love. We all have spiritual gifts. And joy is a key to divine magic and miracles. Okay, so the overall message that I'm getting for you is that, I get this real expansive heart energy with you. When I saw the greatest of these is love, it's like my heart chakra opened up because I feel like you're really loving what you do. And with that, all of your spiritual gifts are opening. It's like, it's really important to find what your life purpose is, because your happiness, actually, it's the kind of message I'm getting. Your happiness just exponentially helps the planet overall. In fact, they're showing me all the hearts on this card. I know you've seen these cards. So if you look at this card, the message for you is like, there's so many like hearts on the planet, and they're showing me like empty hearts. People that are really feeling voids and feeling like they don't have love in their life and feeling not very passionate about their work or their life in general. And then they're showing me like this one heart that's filled in this painting. And they're telling me that, one person that really lives their purpose and feels truly happy in their lives elevates the world in a way that that people may not be conscious of. Wayne Dyer, who's a best-selling author, talks about the 100-monkey theory. Where if one monkey like dipped a potato in water one time and learned how to wash it, and suddenly on islands far, far away, the other monkeys figured how to do this. So this whole idea that we are all one is really true. So they're just really honoring you and celebrating that you found this great love and that your joy is definitely serving the planet. Okay? And I'm just kind of laughing because now they got joy is a key to divine magic and miracles. So by you shining your light and allowing all this joy, you're definitely allowing more people to shine their light too. Marianne Williamson wrote, it's not our darkness we fear, it's our light. It's not our greatest fear. The darkness is not our greatest fear, it's our lightness. So that's a wonderful message. Just you're living your joy, you're living your purpose, you're moving into a bigger place within yourself, more divine potential within you. And with that, you're actually affecting the planet in a very big way. So congratulations.
Great.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in. You're welcome. And I'm so glad you called, and we'll see you online.
Okay. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right.
Good.
Well, thank you, everyone, for calling in so far. Absolutely wonderful. And I'll remind you the phone number, the area code here is 603-413-0223.